Here are our today's speakers, Nick and Nazar. This our best specialists in Telega.io. They have a great experience in Telegram advertising and the each step on how to run and launch your first ad campaign so that it brings some money for your business from first step on choosing Telegram channels till the end when you get the analytics. And let's check what we're talking about today. So first of all, we'll tell you about what is Telegram statistic and what audience you can find on this platform. The second is Telegram advertising opportunities. What can you do for your business? What can you find on this platform? Third point is a case study. The guys will tell us about their cases, some interesting points, and maybe you can find some new information that you can use for yourself. Also, we will tell you on how to buy ads on Telegram risk-free. And in the end, the best part, I believe, of our meeting is a bonus. We prepared a little bonus for all our listeners, so stay with us till the end. Also, please let me know that we are recording this webinar, so if you would like to check it again a little bit later or share it with your colleagues or friends, you can find this report on our YouTube channel and use it as a guide, for example, to launch your first campaign. You're all welcome to send us your questions. We'll try to answer it during our webinar, or in the end, we prepare a special time for question part, and we'll try to answer all of this. Okay, I think that now we can start. I believe, guys, are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thanks, Vera. Thanks for introducing us. Can you please send link to our YouTube channel to the chat? I see the question there from Carlos.
Sure. Just a second.
Thanks.
So please start.
Of course. So to begin with, let us briefly talk, first of all, about digital marketing advertising in total. Digital marketing exists for quite a long time, and because of that, there are a lot of time-trusted advertising strategies that you might use to promote your product. You don't have to come up with the new ideas each time. You can just use pre-made strategies that has been used for several years already. Not to overthink it, you can use different accounts from platforms such as Facebook advertisement, YouTube advertisement from the personal account, where you just set up everything needed for the campaign and launch it. It's quite easy from one hand, and there are also forecasted results so that you can predict some of the results that you will receive after the campaign was launched. There is a lot of different metrics nowadays, cost per action, cost per view, cost per 1,000 view, or cost per click. It depends on what the goal of your campaign is, and afterwards you will decide which metric you should use to track the effectiveness of the campaign. However, besides all the advantages that has the standard digital marketing, there are some disadvantages as well. First of all, that's high competition at high cost per lead. That's the same reason why it is an advantage, it's a disadvantage. The fact that those marketing tools has been existing on the market for quite a long time. The audience there is fulfilled with the content that is being provided. So it's really hard to get new interesting customers for a product because people receive tons of new information of similar products, and you always have to get at the top of the list so that the people would choose you and only you. And obviously some topics are prohibited. The rules are getting stricter each year. You can't promote things that you were able to promote on YouTube 2 or 3 years ago, and it's only getting worse in this sense. So how can Telegram help you out to get around of those disadvantages of standard digital marketing? Well, to begin with, Telegram, even though it exists on market for several years already, it is still a new tool that many people don't know about. So they might know that Telegram is a messenger, and they might assume that it's the same thing as Facebook or Viber, and they don't know how to use it as their marketing tool. However, if you dive deeper into the Telegram, you will find out that it contains a lot of active and really good performing audience that you can buy with a low cost. It is active audience. If we compare it with Instagram or TikTok, for example, In those media platforms, people scroll down the feed of news and they receive information really fast, and it's low quality content most of the time, not always, but most of the time it's just some short videos or clips that people see and they forget about them after a few minutes that they saw this video. In Telegram, a lot of Telegram channels, especially serious channels such as business related or trading, crypto related channels, they contain useful information that people has to read from the bottom till the top, from top till the bottom, and they dive into this information. That's why they're way more involved into the content provided on the channels rather than people that just scroll down a feed in TikTok. Let's talk now in numbers. By the end of October 22nd, yeah, 22. The Telegram takes 8th place in the world most used social media platforms. You'll have to notice that we also have WhatsApp in this in this graphic, which means that not all of those titles here can be used as marketing tools. If it was so, then Telegram probably will be a bit higher. And it's growing increasingly. It's growing tremendously fast. So if you compare this graphic to the graphic that we had 1 year ago, we were like 2 positions below, and now we're only getting growing faster and getting bigger. So we hope that Telegram will get in top 5 positions in a couple of years, maybe even faster. Those are our hopes and our predictions. By the end of June 22, Telegram broke mark of 7 million active users, and that's a lot. That's a really big and high quality audience that you can use, and to which you can promote any sort of product that you'd like to. As for the geography, where do those people come from? Um, Nowadays it's not only India, Russia, and United States that you are using Telegram. It's also Middle Asia or Asia and some Arabian countries that are joining up to Telegram. The market is expanding, and each year we've got new countries that join up Telegram. So we hope that it will be a worldwide used messenger also in a couple of years. Obviously, the countries with their bigger populations now are on top, but small countries from Europe, if you got business somewhere in Europe, they're joining Telegram as well. The categories that people are interested in Telegram this year and the year before mostly are connected with the info product. So those are the courses that you can offer to people they can buy without leaving their house. It's educational courses if you go to school of language school or some IT courses, some trading and cryptocurrency related products, exchanges. Doesn't matter. It's just something that people can buy or consume without leaving their house, and they can do this worldwide. You can also advertise some products if you know exactly where your audience is. So, for example, you've got a small shop somewhere in Berlin, and you know that there are some news channels about this particular city or country. You might not use those news channels to advertise your product there. It will work out as well. We'll go to the examples a bit later, so we'll show you how it works on real examples from our practice. Uh, the audience that is interested in those topics in Telegram is in the age between 25 and 35 years old. It's divided 50-50 between women and men with an average income. So that's just the general known information about the audience that we can provide to you that has been gathered by our team, by the Telegram itself. And as I said before, they're mainly interested in some info products. So if you got anything related with it, you're welcome to Telegram. It will work out for you perfectly. What kind of tools inside the Telegram can you use? So there are different ways how can you use Telegram by yourself. You can either choose advertising on channels, or you can go with the bots. Channels, that's a standard thing. You've probably seen those channels. The channel owner is making publications daily about some news. Doesn't matter, depends on the topic that the channel owner has. So that's a person that is giving information to users, and you can buy the advertisement there. Or you can use some bots. That is a tool, sort of application that is working inside the Telegram. So there are a lot of different bots that can help you out to pay the parking ticket, that can help you out to download videos from YouTube or to upload images to the internet. Bots work a bit different way than the Telegram channels, and the audience there is even more active because people are always clicking on the buttons that are inside the bot. They're always engaged into something that's happening on their screen, and if they see your advertisement, they will probably notice it and click on it. Yeah, Nazar, you joined up. What was your question?
Yeah, Nick, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I have a question. We can see here the channels, the bots, how you told us how it works, but is there any specific information about Telegram chats, so-called? Yeah.
Yes, of course. So Telegram chats are mostly used to build up a community of people. If you've got any sort of product, you can not only make a channel that will give information about something happening in your company, you can also make an additional chat where people can communicate with each other when you can make a straight contact with your audience. And it works really well since it's a direct communication. People feel attached. They know that you're there for them, and that's helping out a lot to make those connections with the audience.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure. Uh, this is the image showing how channels and bots look like. You've probably seen this on Telegram by yourself. As I told you before, those tools can be used at the same time. So you can use bots, channels, and chats all by the same time and see which one works for you better. Later on, Nazar will also tell you a bit more whether should you create your own Telegram community or will it be enough to advertise your product and lead traffic direct to your website. All right, then, let us make a small recap of what I've just said. Telegram nowadays is growing really fast. It's expanding worldwide, and it provides you advertising solutions in case if you're struggling nowadays with the standard ways of advertisement on digital marketing in YouTube or Instagram. It's got a really engaged audience, and you can use all of the tools inside the Telegram to find your final customer. However, besides all of the pluses that Telegram has, there are some nuances that I have to mention. For example, we don't use standard targeting by geographic in Telegram. What we can do is that we can target people by their language, Spanish, French, German, any other language. And then after we targeted people by their language, we can also use some clue words to find people by their region in the country. As I was mentioning before, it can be news of a particular city, of a particular country, and so on. There are plenty of channels with fake subscribers, with fake views. How can you avoid those channels? You can either check all of the channels manually. There are plenty of different platforms, Telemeter, take a stat, and you will see on the graphic if the channel owner is making fake views on his post. Or you can use the platform to where all of the channels has been manually checked already. And the last minus that I can say about Telegram is that it doesn't have organic growth, which means that you only will be able to grow to build up your own community by advertising or by leading traffic from your other resources, whether it's Instagram. You can redirect people there from Instagram to Telegram and make it that way around. So there is no organic feed that can help you out to grow your channel. Those would be some small nuances that I had to mention. Now I'm giving a word to Lara, our moderation team.
Thank you a lot. I just would like to remind everyone that we are recording our webinar, so later you can find this report on our YouTube channel and share it with your friends or colleague, or take a look at one more time. Also, we prepared special bonus for all our listeners in the end, so I would like to ask you to stay with us till the end. And also, we have the special question part in the end of our meeting, so you can prepare your question till the end, or just send it to us right now in the chat box. Please be sure that we'll take a look at all of them. Thank you. So now I think I can invite another speaker, Nazar.
Yeah, hi again. Thanks, Valerie. Thanks, Nick, for your presentation. It's awesome. And I propose to move on our presentation. The next topic is what may companies do on Telegram. It means what options do companies have when they want to promote their product or anything on Telegram. First of all, company can buy ads for their channels. You can see on this slide 4 examples of big companies that have their own Telegram channels where they can promote their products. And usually I offer to my clients to create the channels if they do not have it yet, so they can use Telegram as an additional tool and channel of marketing their products. What it gives to the companies. First of all, it can be promoted natively. It is a native ad format. So when you promote your Telegram channel, if you're a company, the way the other channel owner promotes your company, it is always friendly. So the users, the followers of the Telegram channel, they do consider it like a recommendation from the channel owner where your ad appears. So it always great to see some user-friendly ads on the web. So the next point here is a quick start. It's always does not take too much time to launch your first campaign. You only have to to have the channels where you want to promote, to find them on different catalogs, and then you can just offer your advertisement, and it's always good. Often if you have your own Telegram channel and if you are a company, the offers from the channel owners come to you every day, daily, and you can see them and consider if you want or do not want to promote your business channel there. The next point is the cost of the subscriber. It is always low, from $1 to $3 per subscriber. It always good because this subscriber from another channel, it can always convert to a lead that will soon buy your product or visit your website usually. So yeah, it always a good option to have a Telegram channel for a company. Let's move on. I hope it's all clear here. So we are moving to the case studies where we have promoted some Telegram channels, and on your left you can see the ad post that the followers on different channels have seen. It's an investment channel. Their goal was to get new subscribers, and the campaign was targeted to investment, trading, IT channels, so where they can find the relevant audience for their channel, which will be interested in the content that they are creating. All the expenses you can see that here the cost $4,319. They've spent this amount of money for their Telegram channel, and secondly they have 3,254 subscribers gained from the campaign, and finally the cost per subscriber was $1.3, which is very good. So yeah, this was the first case study that we've got for you. The next one is also we were promoting a channel, a startup channel. You can see the ad post here as well on your left. You can take screenshots if you want, so you can learn in more details how it looks like. And the goal here was as well to get new subscribers to the channel. It was as well business, informational technologies, startup channels. So usually the cost of such subscribers high, but you can see here that they spent $1,345 and gained more than 700 subscribers, which is 1.2, we can say $2 per subscriber, which is also a good result. Let's move on. And yeah, another option here, how you can promote your product on Telegram. You can buy ads for your apps or websites, and you can directly send the users and followers of some Telegram channels to your website or your app. So 3 points that we've got here. You get instant feedback from the engaged audience. It means that as soon as your ad appears in a channel where you promote your website or an app, you can see the comments below the post. You can see the reactions of the users, so you get the quickest feedback on your product, which is a good point to try out Telegram ads. Then what we've got here, also a quick start. I have told about it earlier. So yeah, it also doesn't take too much time to launch it. Then you can see that the third point is good cost per click, cost per lead, and click or cost per installment. Yeah, and we've shown you that some numbers about the cost per lead indicators. And also, if you use some UTM links, unique links, you can analyze your campaigns. You can do A/B tests and choose the way of promotion that is more, I would say, effective. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next case study, which is related to an app that we were promoting. It was a mobile game. Actually, it was my client, which I helped to promote the game. It was some kind of puzzle game. Probably you've seen it already. And the main goal here was getting new installations of the app, for sure. And we targeted like English speaking countries, and we choose just general topics where an average user can follow the channels. And what we've got here, we've spent in total, here you can see that it is $5,000, but it is just our first campaign, and for the case study in total we spent around $15,000. And yeah, what we've got here, CPM was $5.37. Cost per click was around $1. Cost per installation was around $10. And the interesting fact that we found out from the campaign that the most of the users of Telegram use Android. So it was quite interesting. And regarding the cost per installation, we had some researches, and we find out that the cost that we've got after the campaign was quite lower than it is on the market in average. It was around $20, I guess. Yeah, let's move on. And what we've got here, the advantages, or why should you create a company channel, corporate channel, business channel, or bot. First of all, it is about communication. Always on Telegram, it is okay to just create some content, but the content will consist of just texts, not videos and pictures, but only text format. It is very easygoing format. You can just read, and you don't have to download something or anything else. So yeah, you can always communicate with your audience there. Always, it's a tip, I would say, when you create a channel, you should create the content on behalf of the people behind the company. I mean, the people who work for the company, and it will always gain some trust for your company. And the third point here is close communication with the audience, but I have already mentioned it. So Nikita, maybe you have a question.
Yeah, Nazar, what would be your advice if there is a company that is only starting to use Telegram and they only created their Telegram channel? So they've got like 10, 15 subscribers there. Should they lead traffic directly to their Telegram channel, or should they use the standard way to lead traffic to their website? What is your opinion on this question?
In my opinion, I always recommend and propose to my clients to create their own Telegram channel as soon as possible, because uh, when you lead the traffic from other Telegram channels to your Telegram channel, it always works better. First of all, because they shouldn't leave the app where they uh, already like spending their time scrolling something, and they just can open your channel and take a look what's going on there. It's always easier than to go through other link and open some websites, and it's just in means of laziness of people that usually scrolling some apps, Telegram as well. So yeah, I believe that it's better to create your own Telegram channel and start your promotion there as soon as possible, because you will gain some um trusted community there that will always open your channel and expect some news or updates.
I completely agree with you. And there was one case from my side when the people they created the Telegram channel and they made it look like their landing page. So their main goal was not to provide news. And then when people opened up their channel, they saw their offers. So there was the final product directly in the Telegram. There was no need to lead in traffic to the website at all. So I completely agree with you, Nazar. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, it's always great to have such an additional channel of promoting your product. So they shouldn't go to your website or anywhere else. You can do anything there in the Telegram channel. So yes, thanks for your question, Nikita, and let's move on. Here we can see the plan for promotion and the 3 steps that we've got here as a recommendation. If you have if you want, if you have an intention to create your Telegram channel as a company, first step is to explore your niche on Telegram. Subscribe to several channels from the um, same topic, let's say, and just follow them. Look what they publish daily, and then you can take some notes, what you like, what you dislike, and then like take decisions and create your own content. The second step is here to create your own Telegram channel. You start posting, publishing posts, messages on behalf of a real person. Uh, at the first stages, you can just invite your friends or colleagues to subscribe the channel, and then you can ask them for feedback if they are interested in reading your content, and like make some adjustments. And the third step is to launch an ad campaign to get more subscribers, because um, there is always more trust when people that you lead to your Telegram channel, they see that this channel already have some posts, some creatives, some content, and some subscribers as well. So they can understand, wow, someone is reading this channel, follows it, so there is something in it. Yeah, let's move on. Here we've got 4 rules for buying Telegram ads, but I wouldn't say that it is a rule or something. It's more like a recommendation from our side. And first of all, you should buy ads in related topics. It means, for example, if you're promoting, um, let's say, some trading app, forex trading or something, you should always go for it in the topic of trading, you should find some channels that are related to trading, because all the relevant audience will follow these channels, and they are always willing to subscribe your channel and to find something new, at least. Yeah, and as well, if you don't find any relevant channels, you can always try out some general topics, because on Telegram, the people that use Telegram, I would say they're always young. They are into technologies, and most probably they know your product, and they literally understand how it works, and they can subscribe it as well. So yeah, the next recommendation is to buy advertising in channels from 3,000 to 100,000 subscribers. Um, I wouldn't say that it is a strict rule that you should stick to, but it is an average number of the subscribers that Telegram channels should have if they want to promote something. And for sure, you can pick some channels that have less than 3,000 subscribers and more than 100,000 subscribers, but always make sure, if it is less than 3,000, for example, always make sure that this Telegram channel existing for at least several months, and they usually regularly post some content on it, so you can see that it is real. And if we were talking about the channels that have more than 100,000 subscribers, always make sure that it has some real audience. It is not boosted. You can check it just by going to the channel and to the comment section. You can read some comments of it, and you always can realize if it is a fake comments and users or not. So yeah, also recently Telegram released an update where the users can post their reactions to the content of the creators, and you can see the reactions as well, how they're natural. Yeah, the next step is ER. You should pay your attention to this engagement rate indicator. Sorry, it should be minimum 10%. I would say that average percentage is from 10 to 20 on Telegram. It is totally all right if it has the number between 10 and 20. If it is more, it's a bit suspicious. You should pay more attention to that, and because might be the Telegram channel owner just boosts his views. That is not good for your advertisement as well. It will be just useless. Yeah, and let's move on. And the last one, you should always check channels on fake subscribers that I have already mentioned. There are like different analytic websites, tgstat.com, telemeter.io, and or you have another choice. It is teliga.io, where the catalog has already moderated channels that were checked by the specialists, and there are no boosted channels at all. All right, let's move on. How to buy ads on Telegram risk-free. Apparently this is the most important question that we've got today. You can see that there are two ways how we go on promotion your Telegram channel or your website, etc. The first way you can do it is self-publishing. It is very difficult way to go, I would say, because I've tried it, and there are many disadvantages. You should find the list of the channels by yourself manually. There is no guarantee that you will send the payment to the channel owner and he will publish your ad. There is no guarantee at all. You always don't know if the channel is boosted, I mean, in terms of views or subscribers, and you always should make sure your ad post appeared, released in the channel or not. Yeah, and we will compare it to when you use Telegram ad exchanges to promote your products. First of all, there is always a guarantee that if something goes wrong, you will get your refund and you will get your money back. It is all like set up for your campaigns. You shouldn't do anything manually. You have a catalog of channels. You can filter the topics, the languages, anything you want. You can just top up your balance once and use it for different channels, so you can divide it, use it as you want, so you don't make like hundreds of payments to different channel owners, and you always notified of every single placement that has appeared on Telegram channels. Yeah. Also, what we can mention here, actually we have mentioned it all here. You can see on your left side how many disadvantages self-publishing way of promoting your product have, and you can see that if you use Telegram ad exchange, there are like only two things that you do manually, but they're not like very vital, so it takes you a lot of time. You just sign up to the Telegram ad exchange, and the second one, you just create your ads in means of text, in means of picture, links, and you just send it to all the channels by one click. So yeah, I think the difference is obvious, and yeah. Valerie, are you here?
Yes. Hi, everyone again. Thank you very much, Nazar, for your presentation. And now I would like to introduce to our listeners Telega.io service, just a little bit. So knowing all advantages and disadvantages of the Telegram advertising, we use all our knowledge to make our platform the most user-friendly and useful for our clients. So in 2 words, Telega.io is a Telegram marketing tool. This is a Telegram channels catalog where you can add your own channel, or if you're an advertiser, to find the best channel for your campaign, and contact the admin, or give them a brief, or get analytics all on one platform. So let's take a look at the advantages of working with Telega.io. First of all, it's Telegram expertise. Second, lots of analytics. As I said, after the ad campaign was finished, all the information, all the statistic analytics you can get in one place. You don't need to do it manually. The third point is a personal manager, my favorite. If you get a special package offer, you don't need to calculate the budget by yourself, and also you get a personal manager for free. So what does it mean? It means that one of our specialists, one of our manager will help you from the start until the end of your ad campaign. Sounds pretty good, I think. Next is we're trusted by more than 70,000 users. There are a lot of people who already working with us, and we help every and each of our users to launch the effective ad campaign. And last but not the least, contracts. We accept non-cash payments and provide all accounting documents. So you don't need to nervous about not reliable channels and admins who can take your money and run away, or prepare the post not like you describe it in the brief. Let's move on. And here on this slide, we can see 5 simple steps on how to launch your ad campaign. First, second, third, it doesn't matter. So the first step is pretty easy. You just need to sign up to Telega.io. Next, you go to the catalog and choose the relevant bloggers, relevant accounts, and contact them. After that, you need to top up your account. So, because after you choose all the channels, you understand how much money, how big budget you need to do to run this ad campaign. After that, you finish creating the post, preparing all the materials, so you can ask the blogger to make a post from the start, or just give all this text, images, video, etc. to him or her. And as a last step, you just get the analytics and understand which channels is good for you, or maybe you need to find another one. And last, most pleasant part of our webinar is bonus. As I mentioned, we prepared promo code for you, our dear listeners. Is Telega Start. It's pretty easy. You can make a screenshot now, or I will type this promo code in the chat box a little bit later. So this bonus gives you the 3% discount on your Telega.io ad campaign. It doesn't matter. Did you already try to work with us, or it will be your first ad campaign? You can use this promo code as well. And now we have a chance to have a little discussion with our dear speakers. Nazar, Nick, please come back to us. And we can answer some questions.
Sure. So we both, Nazar and me, mentioned fake subscribers and views and the webinar part. And I've seen the question in the chat, whether we can explain it a little bit more. So we already had an additional webinar. You can also find it on our YouTube channel, where we showed analytics and graphics on live. So you can always find it. But now, let me explain it using my hands. So basically, if the channel owner is adding his fake subscribers to his channel, then on Telemetro.io, you will see the increase of views or subscribers within the graphic, but the Telegram has his own unique his own unique nuance that the bots, they don't stay on the channel forever, and after some time they start to unsubscribe, they fall off the channel. So the graphic, it will look like a wave. So you will see when it goes up, and then all of a sudden it go down. This will detect this will help you to detect some of the fake subscribers on the channel. However, you have to be aware of the advertisement, because sometimes when the graphic goes up and when the views they increase, the amount of subscribers increases, that could also mean that the person simply bought advertisement at that day. It is also shown on Telemetry that there is a second folder that you can always open up, and you will see whether a person bought advertisement at that day or it's just the fake subscribers. Hopefully that was a clear answer on that question.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. And also, I've seen a question here. Is there any life hacks on how to prepare your post? If you don't mind, I will answer to this question. I would say that usually we get the ready to go posts from our clients, because they have their own marketing departments that create such creatives and etc. But we always recommend to make the ad posts catchy. It should have some italic, bold, print. You should use emojis, and you should do everything to catch the attention of the followers on the channels, because usually there are a lot of different posts on the channels on Telegram, and it should differ from the ones that the channel owners publishes daily. So yeah, also regarding the links, you can make it hyperlink, so they just click on a word, for example, or to sentence and go to a website or other channel, or you just can leave it open so everyone can clearly see that there is a link and you can go to the link to see the product. And regarding the picture, image, or video, yeah, we haven't said anything about the video or pictures, I guess. And the interesting thing here, that you can use both pictures and videos. You can do tests. You can find out which one is more appropriate for your ad campaign. For example, with the mobile gamings, we used video post, like they promoted by video. It was very well going, and yeah, people like when they see what they will face on a certain mobile game, for example. So it is better to use videos there, but it is not always better to use a video for your Telegram channel, I would say. So yeah.
What do you think, Nazar? Is it better to use a long video, like 5-10 minutes long, or a short one, a few seconds long?
I would say it should be not longer than a minute. I would say so. Yeah, the best choice is around 10, 20 seconds. I would say.
Yeah,
Because
agree with you.
people don't like to watch long movies. Like they're just watching an ad, and if you make it like 10 minutes, no one will watch it actually.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I see an interesting question about using the same channel for several times promoting the same product. Uh, can you do this, or you shouldn't do this in practice? Well, talking about one of my clients, we actually had this experience. We had it several times. When people use the same Telegram channels to promote one product, they do this by several steps. So, for example, in my case, they've launched the first ad even before the product went on the market. They were just preparing audience for the upcoming product. It was a few months before the launch. Then the second ad came out a week or maybe a few days before the launch, so that people they were already aware of the product, they know what we are talking about, and it was just a reminder that, hey, we're still here, we're about to launch. The third step was launching after the product was already on the market, and it was the last step in this ladder, and it converted quite good, to be honest. So yes, in some cases it might work out, but of course you'll have to use different images, different texts. It shouldn't be the same text all over again at the same time. One last thing is that you can use different time zones, time periods. In Telegram, it works this way that in the morning there is one part of the audience reading articles, and in the evening it's a different type of audience. So you might divide it in the time zones on one channel. That's a quite interesting thing that we've mentioned last time.
Yeah, and there was a question about the publishing ads on the same channels, and I would just add that you can always negotiate the timing with the channel owners. It could be 24 hours, it could be like 36 hours, etc., etc. You can always adjust it, but it will be twice or thrice a price. Yeah, and I always recommend my clients not to choose the longer formats. I mean, of 2 days or 3 days in a feed of the channel. I just recommend to publish it like a different posts. For example, during 3 days, the channel owner should publish an ad twice. For example, not just one post for 3 days, because when followers just read the content of the channel, they just scroll it, and your ads will just disappear in 2 days normally, and no one will see it. It is better to publish it once again, even if it is more expensive. I would say it will have more effect. Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. So I think we can finish here. But if our listeners still have any questions, or maybe we'll have some question later, you can always contact us, contact our tech support. Please just visit our website, or if you're already working with us, you know where to find our managers. We're always happy to help you. And here you can take a look at our contact. So if you didn't work with us below, you can screenshot this page and find us later. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming today and join our webinar. I hope I will see all of you on our next webinar, and have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah. Thanks.